Hello guys, this is Sergio. I'm just making this video for you guys. You know, there are some people that have been asking me about my dentist. So I'm on my way to the dentist right now in Tijuana. This dentist is Dr. Alvarez, and he has his clinic right in Zona Rio. He takes U.S. insurance. So if you live in the U.S. and you have a benefits for your dental coverage, this doctor has a very nice clinic. They do have an office here in the US just for billing, but also they have a number, a US number that you can call them directly. You don't have to be dealing with dialing the Mexican number. So they have a direct number in the US. It's a 619 area code from San Diego. So I'm on my way to across the border. From my house, it takes like 10-15 minutes to get there, so I'll show you the way. Right now we're southbound on Freeway 805. You can get also on southbound Freeway 5 is the interstate. So if you're coming from LA, you can just take Freeway 5 all the way down to the border. We're approaching to the international border right now. It's just like a 1 mile. And I'll show you in a few more minutes. We'll be crossing the border in a minute. So we're now on 805 and we're merging to Freeway 5. It's at the very end by the international border right now. So this is the way you will see the directions if you decide to come to the dentist. They take all the U.S. insurance, especially if you have like a full coverage or something close to the full coverage. Deductibles are sometimes none or sometimes really minimum. Like as you can see, they have construction right now here at the border for the crossing. So we'll be crossing the border and I'll give you more information. So this is the boarding crossing for the cars. When you are coming walking, there is a crosswalk for the border on the other side of the freeway. And that's close to the, if you're familiar with the trolley will take you all the way to San Isidro, and it's just close. It's like a block away from the last trolley station in San Isidro. Is on the left. Where it used to be, well, it's still there. It's a McDonald's, and then you can just crosswalking, and then they have a taxi stand right there. You can take taxi. Now they have Uber by crossing the border, but due to the regulations here in the city of Tijuana, if you're gonna take Uber, they're not allowed to pick you up right there by the taxi stand. So you're gonna have to walk a few blocks. And so we're crossing the border right now. This is the Garita, San Isidro, or El Chaparral. So like I was saying, if you're walking, you're taking Uber, you're gonna have to walk a few blocks because they're not allowed to pick you up right there by the taxi stand. It's just a regulation with Tijuana and the taxi drivers and the union. So, but once you take Uber, you can just have the address of the dentist, Dr. Alvarez. And I'll show you, I will post the link and directions, so you can, with the address, you can just Google the address, Dr. Alvarez or Dental Alvarez, and that way you can show the Uber driver, and it will show the address, and the GPS will automatically get in on the navigation system, and just have like a 5-minute drive or 10-minute drive to the dentist. Okay, I'll show you. See you in a few minutes. We just crossed the border, and we're entering Tijuana. You're gonna take the right on the fork. So you're gonna enter, you see the Costco on your right, and you just follow the sign to Zona Rio, Paseo de los Héroes. And in this one, it will take you all the way, so it's just straight. It's not very difficult. You're just gonna have to deal with the traffic sometimes here in Tijuana, but you know, that's an everyday life. So one of the main reference points here in Tijuana is El Secut. You can see that's the big ball right there. And then we're entering the roundabout. And the other big reference point is Plaza Rio. Is the shopping center, one of the big shopping center here in Tijuana. Is right on the left and on the other side of the roundabout. So Plaza Rio is right here on your left. That's a good reference. You're gonna enter another roundabout. And it's also one of the, you can use as a reference point. It's called Glorieta Cuauhtémoc. Well, we're still in Zona Rio. We're entering another roundabout by Street Diego Rivera. This is the roundabout. It's like there's a statue of Abraham Lincoln. Some people may visit Tijuana and they say, why is Abraham Lincoln here in Tijuana? Well, what I heard is that the story goes that the U.S. government gave this statue of Abraham Lincoln to the government of Mexico here in Tijuana as a gift. It was a gift for the freedom, you know, representing the freedom and the agreements between the two countries. That's the story I heard. I'm very sure you may have some more research on that, but it's a very famous statue right there. You can see it on the left. Very famous, also a reference point. This is the last roundabout that we are getting into before turning to the street where we're going to be arriving to Dental Alvarez. It's a point of reference or reference point. you can see there's gonna be a Starbucks on your left on the other side across from the roundabout. Once you go around, you will see the Starbucks. Great traffic. The traffic lights are not working, so sorry about that. But so, and you see the big sign of Telcel. This is one of the cell phone companies here in Tijuana, and this is where Dental Alvarez is located, just around the corner. We're entering Calle Loreto. Turn to the right, and Dental Alvarez is right here, half of the block. Is that blue building right on your right? That's right here where the tow truck is. They actually have a parking lot. Let me see if I can park and I'll show you the place. Okay guys, so we just arrived to Dental Alvarez. This is the building. It's 3045 Calle Loreto in Tijuana. So now you can see they take credit cards, they take your insurance. This is the contact, phone numbers, and the schedule that they open. See you in a few minutes. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué tal? Hola, doctor, ¿cómo está? Bien, bien, ¿cómo está? Well, as you can see, this is the interior of the clinic. Some people had questions about it, you know, just because the dentist is in Tijuana. You know, some people have bad experiences, but here, Dental Alvarez is very good dentist. And like I said, they speak English. They have contact in the U.S. and most of people from the U.S., especially from the San Diego area or LA area, they actually drive all the way down to Tijuana to get their dental taken care of. And it's a very good doctor. So there you go. So you're gonna see, and see you later. I'm gonna go see my orthodontist today. Bye. Okay guys, so we just finished the visit here with the dentist, Dental Alvarez. And I just got, you can see, new brackets. So they give you the option, what color? Just put the green. Very good. Still have the treatment for, you know, for a while. So we'll be coming over every month to get the adjustment. Okay guys, so we'll see you. We're in Tijuana. We're gonna go back home. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up, you know, like the video if you like it. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be putting some references for the doctor or for how to come to the video. Here's the doctor. ¿Cómo está? So see you guys.